Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Shaun here.
And this is Ryan.
And we're the Natural Gamers. And today we're playing Super Monday Night Combat.
Ooh, I never played this game before.
Yeah, so it's another one of our kind of like blind plays. I played this for about 12 minutes, it says. I downloaded it because we were supposed to do this a while ago. And yeah, so we're just getting around to it now.
Game looks pretty awesome. Well, yeah.
Well, it's a free-to-play game, which is always a plus. It's made by Epic Games, same people that brought you games like Gears of War and Gears of War 2 and 3. And also, they also published, they published Bulletstorm. And if you have never played Bulletstorm, it's the game that you wish Duke Nukem Forever was. Just so you know. Just so you know.
Isn't he bad?
So we're not really sure exactly what it is you do in this game and stuff, but we're just gonna run around and kill some people and
oh my god!
Oh shit! Shady Blackjaw!
What is he doing to me?
He's fucking ripping you.
How come I can't do that? I picked the plain old man, and I definitely am
this
not
is not the
old
plain man. I don't
this
know.
Is some fat man.
Must have just auto picked. We were in the menu. We're like, what is going on? What is going on? We didn't record the menu just because we didn't know how long it was going to take to get into a game. So yeah,
I'm shooting these eagles.
you missed out on that wonderful experience of us like.
Yeah.
Which button do you press?
Eat my tower.
How are the sound levels? Sound levels good?
They're
Let's
good.
Change them again.
Usually when I do it, it's just fine. But when Shaun starts to mess around with the sound,
Yeah. When I ask him, I'm like, Ryan, how's the sound? Do you think it's too loud or whatever? He's like, no, it's fine. And then I listen to it, and it's not fun.
it was fun.
It should be there. You know, you still want some of the sound effects in the background and stuff, but you don't want it to overpower our wonderfully dulcet toned voices.
What does he know?
It's called sound mixing, which I'm terrible at myself. So
It's okay.
yeah, whatever.
Do not want to beat him, but I'll suck it up. I'm getting in here. I'm gonna hit her with my hitting power. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
I'm dead.
Come on. You got this guy. No, you don't. No, you don't.
It's kind of like Team Fortress 2. Kind of zooms to the guy that killed you.
Well, it's kind of like Team Fortress 2 mixed with in third person.
At
At least that's what it looks like. That's what it reminds me of, just looking at it.
And it's kind of the same. You have to escort your bot. I'm assuming to your side of the map, like your home.
I guess.
Your base. This guy's so gay. This guy sucks. This big fat guy. I gotta get this bot. Ooh, what the hell? What is going on?
I don't know, man.
Are those like some unknown thing you're not supposed to mess around with?
Unknown thing you're not supposed to mess
like, look at these creatures.
I think they're just there, like they're just computer defense. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I played this for 12 minutes.
It's okay.
Like 2 weeks ago. Got too many other goddamn games to play. Fucking Xenoblade Chronicles.
Watch this.
Just the grind.
She doesn't even know I'm here.
She does. She's just like looking in the other direction like an idiot.
I'm gonna get her. No way.
No.
That's ridiculous.
Super multi-kill by Garrus something.
I haven't killed a single person. Usually I'm at least decent.
Well, that's the thing. It's just like, really I have no clue what's going on.
No, that's very true.
Really none.
It's a raw run. That makes sense.
A blind play, if you will. That's what they call it in the gaming communities. That's what the kids call it.
What's this fool doing?
We're gonna smoke our marijuana sticks and blind play video games.
What? This guy's got... Look at that. I need to upgrade. I forgot how I did that.
Oh,
That's how you do it. You grab, and I assume that's how you... Like, you know how he was beating the shit out of me? I guess that, like, starts it. I'm gonna try it. Let's go grab someone.
okay. So, Ryan and I saw the Avengers
Yes, we did twice.
twice.
It was good. It was good the first time.
The first time, thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Second time, realized that it was just okay. Like, if I'm being, to be completely fair.
That's true.
It's like, it's fucking, the first hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour.
So boring.
It's very painfully boring once you've already seen it. Because literally everything you need to know about that plot is told to you in the first 15 minutes. So it's just like watching
them come together.
Them come together and try to figure out things you already know.
Yeah.
And then they just repeat to you what you already know for like an hour as they discover them. Because the movie just like decides like, oh, we don't want to have a mystery or we don't want things to be mysterious. I think it would have been a lot better if they had like made the villains like plan like obscure.
Yeah.
Like where we didn't
no
know
idea.
in the first 15 minutes what his plan was. Like, and then we could have discovered it with the Avengers. I think it would have been a much more, like, especially on, like, rewatches.
Satisfying.
It would have been more satisfying on rewatches. Because the first time you watch it, you're kind of just watching it on a very superficial level. And you're like, oh, this is fucking really cool. Like, this is awesome. Look, it's the Avengers, and they're fighting each other, and they're fighting bad guys. And it's very exciting. Very exciting. Although the action scene at the end is still very, very
It's still
good.
awesome.
Like, it's
I mean,
about
it's
a half
still
hour.
extremely entertaining in the sense of it's just like blind action. It's just nothing but it's ground and pound.
Yeah, no, I mean, of course it's entertaining. It totally is entertaining, and it's worth going to see at least once, but not twice.
Yeah, the story is not. Like
The story is kind of weak in a lot of ways, I guess, but it's somewhat of a necessary evil because it is the first Avengers. So technically, right, this is the first time they all get together. So I
feel like I stole the like I was telling all my friends how awesome it was. And I guess they thought it was awesome too, because like they're my age and they don't have brains, like me. But I don't know, they probably loved it. Wish they did. Actually, I know they did.
Well, I mean, like, but if you like we both had the same reaction the first time we watched it. We're like, wow, that was really fucking cool.
Yeah, it was.
We're like, wow, that's like really almost like we're like that's special, and especially because it does a really good job with the characters. And the characters are treated with a lot of respect. They all have their big moments. It's the first time in a movie that the Hulk was really ever done justice.
I actually enjoyed the Hulk probably the most out of all the characters in like all the Avengers squad. Like it was just extremely entertaining to watch him like beat the shit out of all these people.
Yeah, no, it was, and it's because he's very just Hulkish, you know, Hulk smash. Especially the ending, the end battle scene, which is like the extended like half hour. Just scenario. It's really well shot. Like you always know what's going on. You always know where all the characters are and what they're doing, and keeps track of everything really well.
Yeah, there's like 5 different.
It's not like
fights going on at the same time.
But you always are aware. You always are like know what's going on with them. It's not like how in like Transformers you almost get lost. You're like, what the fuck is happening?
That's true.
And who's where? And why are they there? And blah blah blah. Like because actually the end of Transformers 3 and the end of the Avengers has a lot of similarities just in the way things go down.
Yeah, I would agree.
And but I'd say Transformers 3 does it wrong, and then the Avengers does it right. That's, I guess, yeah. I think that's what I think.
It's such a better movie.
But it all has to do with just action choreography and geography of the action. Like, you can follow it. Like, and you know what's going on, and they tell you what's going on. Like Iron Man's like, okay, I'm bringing them to you guys, and Captain America's like, okay, you guys attack, and you keep them in this area, and you know what's going on, and you see where they're going. It's very impressive on that end. Like the action set pieces were fucking pretty cool. All the superhero fights were very cool, and they don't feel weird or out of place or forced. Like they actually feel like, oh, okay, that makes sense that would happen in the context of the movie. So that was cool. Although I was pissed off that it's just setting up another movie, like so they couldn't even let this movie just be its own thing. No, like it has to, it just absolutely fucking has to just set up another Marvel movie, whether it's another Avengers movie or not is yet to be seen. But that's just a fucking trend that I can't stand. It's just like we get it at this point.
Yeah, we know another one's coming.
We know another one's coming, and we get that they're all connected to each other. You don't have to fucking spoon feed it to me constantly. You don't have to constantly remind me that, like, hey, there's more stuff in the Marvel Universe.
Someone else coming. And, like,
if I don't tell you what it's about, you might not come to see the next one. Like, that's almost like the attitude they have. And it's just, like, condescending.
How dare they?
It's just like, oh, man. I mean, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Like the Avengers, like I know I enjoyed it, but I also know that it's not that great of a movie. No. Like it's an okay as a movie. It's okay. Yeah. As like a superhero thing, it's the best. It's the best of the Marvel movies.
Yeah, it's better
outside of maybe Iron Man 1.
It's better than like all the like the Thor and like
Thor and
The
Captain,
movies
Thor,
that-
Captain America, and Iron Man 2 is
that
the
were
best
made
to set this movie up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the better.
It's the best of those. Yeah.
Better be. Fuck.
It really was. So it's the most well executed of those movies.
This guy.
But it's still like very shallow, and it doesn't really have a lot going on with it. And
No, you stay down.
and it kind of reminded me why I don't read Marvel comic books anymore, or like why I never really could get
Who
into
likes
them.
Marvel anyway?
A lot of people do. But it's just like they're all very like shallow. They're all very superficial. Like the stories that are told in Marvel comic books, like especially over the past like 15 to 20 years, are very like shallow and vapid and like just so like just dumb. It's all just like very superficial. Like, that's the only way I can really think to explain it.
It's kind of
what
made.
I'm talking about.
It's making it for the audience. I mean, that's. What
But yeah,
people
but
want.
I think it's then that doesn't say much about the audience.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing right.
Because Marvel wasn't like that. It wasn't always like that. Marvel had some awesome stuff. Like the 70s and 80s were pretty cool. To be, they had some really great runs and some very interesting stuff. Like the Age of Apocalypse stuff with the X-Men is fantastic. But like I don't know, just whenever I pick up a Marvel thing or like the Uncanny X-Men or something like that, like the newer ones, like they're fucking terrible. Like they're just not good anymore.
It's a sad story.
It's just a bummer. And like I think the modern Marvel movies kind of reflect where the comics are at in a way, which I'm sure the fans of those comics must be really happy about. But as like a discerning viewer, as myself, somebody who likes to think about things obsessively almost, they're only okay. And I would say the same about the Marvel comics. They're only okay.
I'm getting destroyed.
You are getting destroyed.
You're
embarrassing yourself.
I don't know. Like, I'm not too crazy about this guy's his abilities. Like, wow, I can shoot fucking talons.
So
out
you're
of my
shooting
hand.
eagle heads?
Yeah, like that's cool. And these
Rock,
guys,
flag, and
but when these guys,
eagle.
you know, when they attack me, they do like massive amounts of fucking damage.
Well, they're probably leveled up quite a bit higher than you are. Like,
Get off!
I have a feeling you're playing with people that probably been playing this game for a while.
I would assume.
Like we're at level, I think 1.
No, well, I don't. I think you. I'm leveling up. You might be right.
You level up as you play.
That's
but,
true.
But like, I'm sure you're overpowered.
I don't want to be this big brute. I don't want to.
Just want to be sensitive guy. Okay?
I wanted to be that old man.
That old man. Stubot.
Instead, I'm like this Mexican wrestler looking guy, like
shooting eagle heads.
Nacho Libre, free nachos. Did you know that's what? Did you know that's what it meant?
What, Nacho Libre?
Free nachos.
Is that what it means?
Yes, it does. Watch, he's gonna come up here. I'm gonna hit him.
Nacho.
Hada! Come here.
Come here, Sally. Annihilator.
Boop.
You like
Bye.
It's a pretty sweet move, though.
That is. That's very useful when I'm on the side of the ring. I think I do a lot more damage.
Out.
You just gotta realize you have to upgrade your stuff. We're good. Like, look, let's test it out. Oh, this guy's gonna destroy me. Oh, hey. God.
Oh man. Oh man. I think this might be a short video.
They're one. They won. I think they're the orange looking train thing.
The orange looking train thing? I think they are.
I think you're right.
Considering that you're blue.
Maybe it's red, I guess. Maybe it is red.
Blue. No, that's definitely orange up there.
Well, they're red is what I'm saying. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
How do I do that stupid hawk thing?
Oh, don't run into the rainbows.
I have no other choice. She's gonna destroy me anyway.
Rainbow of confusion.
These people play this too much.
People do play this shit probably too much.
I wonder who the monk is.
But there's nothing out right now. Like this is a good time to be playing games like Super Monday Night
Game
Combat.
Gap.
Game Gap, y'all.
Double G.
Although Ryan and I just reviewed. What did we review? Awesome
The Walking
Knots
Dead
and
and
the
Awesome
Walking Dead,
Knots.
Telltale's Walking Dead episode 1. Both are which are worth your time if you if you don't watch our reviews like an idiot. But yeah, those are worth your time. Those are worth picking up if you would. I mean, but if you're watching this, I assume you gotta fucking probably watch our reviews.
Yeah.
Because why would you want to watch this? This can't be very entertaining.
Yeah.
It can't be. these are way too long, and we fucking ramble.
You have to. Oh, look at this.
Oh shit, money.
And then get
money. Oh god damn it! This makes me. Oh my fucking god.
That is awesome.
Oh my god. Is it though? Is it, Ryan?
That's funny.
It's a reflection on our society, and where we're at as a people.
These weird smiley people jumping out of gold.
Whatever. Post game report. You want a prize, dude?
Let's
open that prize. Open that prize, God. Awesome Spunky. Upon juicing, knocks back all enemies near 768 units.
I'll remember that. I'll keep that in mind next time. I have 768 units around me.
Yeah.
That I can use.
Yeah. Let's
see how I did. 2 kills, 14 deaths.
Nice.
4 assists. So really I have 6 kills.
Respectable.
So
there's the silver lining right there.
Just look at the difference in the kills on both teams.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. You guys got your asses handed to you.
It's a huge gap. I need to. Should we play another one?
Yeah, why not? Where are you going?
To the main menu. For some reason. We'll join a game.
So yeah.
Sorry, I hit F11.
He hit F11 and he fucked up everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there were 16 women in Europe just died. They had they didn't die, but the unborn fetuses in their wombs did because Ryan hit F11
and it just kind of.
You should have heard the screams. It was blood curdling and we looked over and we're like, what the fuck is that? And then you just see these women crying outside of our window. And very bizarre. And being very bizarre. I was curious how they got here so fast because you had just hit F11 and they were all from Europe.
Because they're from the future.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's maybe
they must have gotten a time machine.
Planet of the Apes from the future. Okay? They're astronauts from Europe.
Astronauts from Europe.
Came from 2,000 years ago. And now they're here. Okay?
2,000 years in the future or 2,000 years in the past? Years ago is the past.
Ago, in the past, they got in a NASA ship from America.
2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago.
I don't know if NASA was around or America was around 2,000 years ago. They're advanced civilization,
Sean. I know.
Wouldn't it be better if...
I read this. I know.
I read this in school. I was taught it by a bearded man in an alleyway. And if you can't trust a bearded man in an alleyway, who can you trust? Anybody. Plus, he was wearing a suede jacket.
Yes.
He was wearing a suede jacket, and suede jacket means
pretty
honesty.
sure that was real.
Real suede?
It came from a real store.
Real suede. Oh, we got accepted. Here we go.
We got accepted. Let's not just screw ourselves. I'm going to pick the monk.
You're going to try to?
I'm going to try to pick the monk.
I have no idea how this shit works. We're going to play one more game.
Hopefully I'm on a good team.
Hopefully. Yes.
Watch this.
Hello. Do you guys like to party? I like to party. Waiting for players.
There seems like there's a lot of intellectual conversations going on.
They're talking about like the merits of
free to play
games. And these
great. Accepted for the 3rd time.
Oh yes. Accept. Come on.
There we go. 9 players, 10.
Woo!
And this is the head of the man that jumps out of the gold, I think.
It is. Sure. That's the goalkeeper.
The golden man.
That's
the gilded.
the gilded man. Look at me. And he shakes his hips.
That is so bizarre.
He shakes his hips at you in such a provocative way.
Oh yeah.
And then you have a woman like winking at you, like, what is it he's trying to say? But like, let's fuck in this pile of money.
They show up in.
You see, but you show up and you go over to him and be like, oh, okay, man, are we gonna fuck this lady? He's like, no, man, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you, you piece of shit. Oh, that's how you do it. You
locked it.
Lock it down. Lock it down.
I don't know what Leo can do.
He looks like a fancy lad. That's a real
Leonardo da Vinci.
That's a Stu Plinkett right there, if I've ever seen one.
Stu Plinkett?
That's a Stu Plinkett of the past.
That's Stu.
He probably, you know what?
Worked alongside Leonardo da Vinci.
No, he probably worked with those European ladies that you accidentally, when you accidentally aborted their babies
2,000 years ago.
Maybe that's what it was.
Who ride on balls.
Secret advanced civilization from the past. They probably, I'm assuming they're from Egypt. Now let me tell you why. I've been watching Ancient Aliens on the Netflix.
Have you? The aliens are...
And everybody knows that the Egyptians were talking to aliens. Okay, everybody knows that this is foregone. Look at the hieroglyphics on the wall.
Mathematically perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
It's science. That's a scientific fact. I'm pretty sure.
How could a
I'm pretty sure if it's on the History
Yeah.
Channel, it's probably really happened.
It's true.
Okay, it's probably true.
It's true.
And I dare you to challenge me.
I mean, would it make sense though,
That's so
Sean?
ridiculous, though, that is on the History Channel. Like, what the History Channel has become like, it's so fucking far removed from actually, like,
History?
informative, educational, historical programming.
It's because you're not watching National Geographic, Sean.
National Geographic is just as bad. They're all almost reality shows. Every
Some
single
of them.
goddamn, it's like, what the duck?
I have a feeling
Look at this guy. Look
He's-
at those hips.
he's going to be worse.
I think so. He looks like he's a kind of a weak character. He doesn't have a lot of health.
This is his deal.
This is what he does.
I want to recall this. I want this back.
This is how he parties.
No, that's what recall means? Oh.
Recall.
See, I'm on a ball and I roll and I can fly.
Kind of.
Invented from Leonardo da Vinci himself, from his lost things.
Oh yeah. I think it looks like it was lost for a reason.
Let's see.
He's like, this is ridiculous. This is for clowns.
He has horns on his head.
I can't release this. This is for clowns.
It's not an Assassin's Creed. He invented all those things, didn't he? Look, I'm healing people.
Wow, aren't you the special one?
Watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna get a kill. Oh yeah, I did that. Kolchak got 2 kills.
2 kills. Pro fucker.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa there, fella.
Where's my people?
Why are you so upset?
Thank you.
Come
Oh,
on,
hell
dude.
yeah. Oh, there's a...
Assist.
See, this team that I'm on right now knows how to play as a fucking team.
They know what's up. They know how to support you.
Yes, they do know how to support me. They know
I
how
think
to
that's what you mean when you say, like, these people are a team. It's like, yeah, people that do things for you while you go and
No,
just
no, no.
fuck off.
Listen, Sean.
True
No.
fact, everybody.
I want...
You see women drawn on the internet, you tell them I said so.
Wimadrad... I don't know what's his deal. I don't know who that is.
It's really a mystery to me. I often wonder sometimes who Wimadrad is myself.
Fuck this guy, huh? This guy's going down. Boom. I didn't even get an assist for that. That's ridiculous.
I mean, this looks like it would be fun.
This, if...
In the same way that, like, Team Fortress is fun as it's fun.
If I had to play this, or Dungeon Defenders, I'd
Yeah.
play Dungeon Defenders.
Yeah, Dungeon Defenders is actually pretty
Oh!
sweet. We should the next time we do one of these, let's do Dungeon Defenders again.
I really
haven't played
enjoy that game.
I haven't played that in a long time.
I have like 5 characters to the max level. Okay?
On Dungeon Defenders,
On
yeah.
Dungeon...
You
Because
do.
I cheated.
'Cause, yeah. Shh.
Everybody does it. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I'm serious.
That sounds like the excuse of like somebody that was involved in some sort of like a group raping.
Everybody does it.
Like a group gangbang, like gangbang rape. They'd be like, "What? Everybody else was doing it. You're gonna look at me like that?" God.
Don't mock me.
There was like 6 other dudes trying to fuck that hole.
That's gross. That's disgusting, Sean.
Well, that's what you sound like. I didn't make you sound that way.
Watch this.
You made you sound that way.
Watch this, Sean.
I'm watching.
Look at this
God
fool.
damn it.
Come here, fool.
You're getting
Oh!
killed
Wow, there's a big turret.
by that turret shooting laser beams.
I was killed by Rom, TDS, the pro fucker.
The pro yeah. Well, you killed Pro Fucker earlier.
I did?
Just to let you know.
Okay. So
FYI.
I'm the true pro fucker.
I'm the Pro Fucker.
I have to say, I'm enjoying playing this character a lot more than,
Then like that big tank guy.
yeah.
That would make sense. That
Who are they
makes
fighting?
sense.
This dude?
Bitches for bitches.
Taking
Oh,
the kill. Taking kills.
Oh.
I'm such a... That's how you do it, though.
Woo,
This guy seems like a sniveling asshole anyway.
Yeah, he's
Look what I invented!
He's a Stu Plinkett, dude.
Uh-oh.
That's a Stu if I've ever seen one.
That was the most mindless thing I've ever... That was pretty stupid what I just did. That was pretty dumb.
Man's got a death wish.
Just walked in there. Level 4. Ah. Okay. Whoop. Super streak. I don't know what that means. Here we go. Health. Go, everybody.
Oh, I got a question for you.
Question me.
Here's a question for you, Ryan.
I'm ready.
For you ready?
Yeah.
So you've played the Knights of the Republic a lot more than I have.
Yes.
Overall, like, what do you think about it? Because I mean, I'll tell you what I think afterwards.
In comparisons of
Oh
other
no,
things,
just like
or
what do
by
you
itself?
just on its own terms? Is it worth like continuing to play? Do you think?
Yes. If you enjoy,
If you just enjoy MMOs,
the thing about it is like when I want to get into a dungeon, it's not as easy as World of Warcraft. That's the only problem I have. Like I don't want to have to be in a group to have to go into a dungeon because I'm at a disadvantage because I don't know people who play the game.
yeah.
And it's kind of like it's my own fault too for not getting to know people. But I could be wrong about that though. But I'm pretty sure you have to be in a group where you have to assemble some
Assemble a group.
Yeah.
Or can you get bots? Like
You have companions, and that goes directly with how many people in your party. So you can have 4 people in your party.
Yeah.
And if you both have a companion, then the party's max. So you can't have 4 human players. You'll have 2 AIs with you, which could pose problems.
Oh, I gotcha.
So-
So those hired guns, like when you hire the rogues and stuff, basically.
Well, like, depends on what class you pick. You get different companions, and like,
But you have to like purchase them, don't you? Like hire them?
they
Or
come
you
with they
automatic-
come with you in the story.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like, you're at a disadvantage in that, but like you can get 4 like human players to go into a dungeon and do it. But like, I would say it just feels really scarce for some reason. Like there's not a lot of people around, and I get that because there's like a bunch of different planets.
Yeah.
But still, like I wish there was more people like where
Like
I
it
was.
just seems more heavily populated.
It just seems very like
sparse.
and like nobody's around, and I'd rather play World of Warcraft if I'm gonna play MMORPG. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that.
Is it
Something new.
like because I think like after playing it, like I've probably played it for about 20 hours altogether, and like I think I'm just not really into MMOs. I think that's really kind of what that game showed. I kind of learned a lesson. Like, all right, this just might not be my thing. I mean, I do want to try Guild Wars 2.
I think that'll be.
Guild Wars 2. I actually liked Guild Wars.
But I see that.
That's more like playing Diablo
Yeah.
almost. It's more like that like loot hack and slash type
But
style.
for some reason, I can just see the same problem in Guild Wars. Just like the amount of people in the community is not like it is in World of Warcraft. Maybe I'm just.
I think Guild Wars is actually going to have a pretty
You
big
think so?
one. Yeah, because Guild Wars, well, for Guild Wars 2 rather, because Guild Wars itself like is a game that is pretty heavily populated itself.
Yeah.
Like it really has picked up steam and has kind of become popular by word of mouth by other people. And from what I've heard, the reports of the beta that the game is like fantastic and it like fixes all the problems that people had with the original one. And that the event stuff, like getting to events with other players, is pretty easy because you just have to be in the general vicinity.
see
And
like
you can automatically
yeah.
just join in with anybody's like
Which
events.
that- yeah.
I mean, you have to be careful because you may be out leveled. Like you may be, you may not like actually be very helpful or whatever. And you're actually rewarded based on like your performance in the party.
yeah, that's good. Though.
But like like I enjoyed that, but I think I enjoyed it because it's more what I'm comfortable with. Like I'm really not like comfortable with like the World of Warcraft style or the Old Republic style RPG. Even though, but the Old Republic kind of just irritated me because I feel like I'm paying a monthly fee for what feels like at most of the time like a single player game.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Like the story is single player driven. Like it's singularly driven by your character. And everybody else, so I don't know, I just don't feel like you ever really have that much of effect on the world around you and like the things that happen.
yeah.
It feels very like almost limited, and like you're not sharing this experience. Even if you were to have other friends and stuff that play, you're not like sharing like this big grand epic story with anybody else
Yeah.
other than yourself
And I'm
because it just caters to you.
And I'm not gonna like. Well, you can go in like the main missions. Kind of have you can go in with other people. Like.
Well, I know
you
that,
can do
but they're not. But you're not experiencing it together. Like you're all hearing either different things or the same thing, and they act like they're talking to you and not your group.
Well, no, the thing in the Old Republic, when you complete a quest and you're in a group, like there's like they're called heroics, I guess.
Yeah.
And you go in, and when you complete the mission, you can see everybody in the room, and not only one person in your group can talk, and sometimes it's you, and sometimes it's the other player.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes they say things that you necessarily wouldn't agree with, so you might have problems. But that's. But
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know
But
that.
but that's which is good, and I'm not gonna lie, like.
No, that's good because it makes it feel like a group thing.
Yeah, and I did find people to play with. Most of the time when I look for someone and I ask someone, they'll come and help me. But the only thing is, there's not enough players, and sometimes I can't get that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I need extra help. I'm not like some professional, freaking
MMOer.
Old Republic master. Like, I'm okay. Oh, jeez. I just wish it was more like World of Warcraft, but not. Like, I want it to be its own thing. I just enjoy World of Warcraft a lot more.
Well,
as an initial
and also,
experience.
but you are also really super comfortable with that game.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you've played that game a lot.
That's very true.
I don't know. Like, basically, like, I'm forcing Ryan to kind of like play the game because I don't want to feel like I wasted money.
But
like, I think I probably maybe tried it once or twice more, like, while I still have the subscription, but I don't intend to buy more time for it.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it's like I paid $50 for the game, I spent $30 on the time card, and like, so it's kind of gonna be a waste. Excuse me, and it's just gonna sit there.
I might, if I can get into it, I can meet some people and get in a good like guild or whatever. Like, it'll definitely be enjoyable. But if you don't find that, it can pose problems.
Yeah, then it probably
Where in World of Warcraft
limits is how much fun it is.
You kind of don't need, like, I don't know. Like, I didn't feel like I needed it for some
Well,
reason.
it's just like those games, like, for me, like, are extremely intimidating. Like, even like the social aspect, like going into a group, because I am like, well, a very stereotypical noob, if you will.
Yeah.
And like, and it's like, well, how do I present that to a group and be like, okay, well, you do this, and be like, and then my answer would be like, well, how do I do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I would be that guy, and I don't like being that guy because a lot of times you're either just ostracized or whatever, and it's not because I care what somebody on the internet says. It's just like, but it makes it like a shitty experience. Then I'm like, fuck you.
But I will, like, I think.
But Guild Wars people, I did not have that experience with Guild Wars people.
No, actually, in World of Warcraft, I had a really good experience with my guild, and they helped me out a lot. Because I was like an 85, and I didn't necessarily know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And like, they gave me gear, they gave me like gems and stuff, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think you could find the same thing in the Old Republic. But,
Probably,
like,
yeah.
But the thing is, I just don't feel like the community. There's not a lot of people. Like, I don't see them. Maybe I'm not on a heavily populated server. I think I am.
I think you're in like a medium server. I saw you picked. So at least should be some people around.
But I don't know. World of Warcraft is the better of.
Well, it's definitely the bar. It's where the bar is set, kind of for those, especially, and I think the World of Warcraft comparison is only fair because
it's an MMORPG.
Well, no, not just that, but like the Old Republic has a lot in common with World of Warcraft. Like in its presentation, and it seems like in how you play the game, it's very similar.
But I don't think you can get away with that. Like, get away from that type of game. Like, I don't think you can.
I think Guild Wars does it. I think it's a different kind of MMO. While there is some similarities, you're right. There's going to be some similarities across the map. Like, you're never really going to be able to get away with that just because of like the kind of thing it is. But Guild Wars, like, it feels like more like the dungeon crawler type of thing that I used to play, like the Baldur's Gates and the Diablos. Like, it reminds me more of that than it does of like World of Warcraft or like any that game.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Like, so it's a little bit different, and I'm just more comfortable with that. Like, I know how to play those games a lot better than I do I don't know what the DPS and like being a tank and being like I don't know what that shit fucking means.
Well, it just gives you a role and it gives you you have to fulfill.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know what that means. If somebody told me to be that, I would be like, what the fuck are you? Like, I know what it is, in a very general sense, where I could talk about like that. Like, I know what it is in discussion wise, but actually practically doing that, I'd probably not. I wouldn't know really what to do. What was expected of me.
Basic DPS is very simple, Shaun.
Damage per second.
Well, you just stand there and you hit the guy and do as much damage as you can, because the tank takes all the aggro and he basically takes all the damage.
He draws the attention of whatever thing you're fighting.
It's your job to put him down quickly. Like, that's how I feel DPS. Like, that's how it should be. Like, it should be your job.
You should be the most brute strength, right?
Well,
you should be able to take as much damage, more damage.
No, the tank should be able to take as much damage.
Okay.
Because the healer will focus more on the tank than the TPS.
Okay, so the tank is used to attract the aggro and everything like that. So
basically just take all the damage.
Be there just to get pummeled on.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the DPS is your strongest character, whatever, just going in there for the critical hits.
Just to do as much damage as they can and take down the target as quick as you can.
Yeah.
And then the healer, if the tank does its job, the healer doesn't have to worry out as many people.
Yeah, I
But-
gotcha.
But so it's you really need to work together as a group to achieve that.
Yeah, which is probably very satisfying.
It is
Like, I would
satisfying.
imagine.
Like you're like, oh, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I got 25k DPS. Like that's good, Sean. That's good. But it's. I don't know.
It's 25,000.
And some people might say that's not good, but you're a snob.
You're a
'cause
snob.
That's not true.
You're being a goddamn snobbit. That's what my new name.
Oh no,
It's because it's politically incorrect to say faggot, so I'll call you a snobbit.
snob it. Because it's the truth.
Yeah. I don't know.
Old Republic is not good. I'm not trying to take anything away from it.
Well, it's it is good.
It is good. It's like I'm not saying it's not bad. It's not a bad game, and if you are interested in Star Wars and that
Well,
world,
that's definitely what attracted me to it. Like
And-
that's really why I bought it.
yeah. But I think as like Star Wars, that kind of got old.
well, it's
being
just
in this,
it's fucking we're oversaturated with Star Wars shit like on a daily basis.
just like the fantasy like was just better, and the fantasy that World of Warcraft captures is
It's more original, yeah.
more satisfying.
I mean, because even though it's like Warcraft is an established kind of thing,
Yeah.
it's still different. It is a totally different thing with that established universe. It took the ball and ran with it, if you will. Where Star Wars, you're constantly kind of rehashing the same type of things over and over again, which is enough for a lot of people, and that's fine. Like I don't hold anything against anybody that's just like really digs Star Wars. But I like Ryan. Like I think I enjoy something that's maybe a little bit more unique, a little bit more original. I think that's why Guild Wars kind of works for me.
Yeah.
It is a totally like unique and original universe, something new to explore. Like, 'cause, like that's the feeling I got with the Old Republic. I was bored before I felt like I should be.
Well, my main drive in the game was to be a Jedi, become a Jedi. But when I became a Jedi, I was like, ugh, now I'm a fucking Jedi. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really working. Other than like the powers, there's nothing necessarily to work towards. I don't know. But that's a little nitpicky, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think I was just bored just because of just my already awareness of Star Wars and the amount of things I know about Star
Yeah.
Wars. Like, nothing that they're going to tell me in this game is going to be...
And the story that it gives you is fairly decent.
It's pretty good. It's pretty straightforward, though. Like, it's fucking Star Wars. It's very much a Star Wars, like, esque storyline. I've been playing Star Wars games since I was fucking, like, 7. Like, and they just haven't changed that much as far as, like, in terms of, like, storylines and plot twists and, like... I remember playing, like, Shadows of the Empire and Dark Forces and Dark Forces 2 and Jedi Academy. Like, I grew up playing that stuff. And in terms of story, like, the Old Republic, while I think the writing is a lot better, like, the writing is fantastic in that game. But, like, in a very general sense, it's, like, kind of, it's all the same kind of shit. And for some people, that's fine. But for me...
I mean, I could probably play that. I could probably play the Old Republic. I just need to find, like, a group of people.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Because I don't necessarily care for that, though. I don't care.
You don't care what?
To go out and, like...
Look for a group?
Look for a group. Where in World of Warcraft, you can like, survive without doing that. But it's at your disadvantage not to.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing in this. But...
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh man,
I'm actually doing pretty decent. 9 kills, 5 deaths. It's not bad for what I am.
Not terrible considering it's your second match, I guess.
I'm a little guy being chased by
I'm just
biotic apes.
I'm making a meatball, huh? I'm making a pizza.
That's probably what. That's.
Leonardo da Vinci.
This is like Stu's.
Designing a plane.
It's like Assassin's Creed. I'm like a Stu's ancestor.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
If Stu was Desmond, this would be Neo. Stu's,
Neo.
So it would be like his what do you call it? Altair equivalent?
Yeah.
Or not Altair.
Ezio.
Ezio.
God.
Assassin's Creed 3 looks pretty cool. It's kind of making me want to finish Brotherhood and play Revelations. I know I'm going to get burnt out before I
Those
even finish
games
it.
kind of get boring.
Yeah, well, because they're just very repetitive.
Like, I don't know. I'd be like the first two. Like, I really.
I think you
like
know what I would
those.
do. I would just do story essential shit. Like I wouldn't even bother trying to like fucking like get like take control of the city and stuff. Oh, and here's one more thing about the realism of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations, or Assassin's Creed 2 for that matter. So you know how you take control of all the businesses and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Not one goddamn pizza shop. Thought this was Italy. Racist jokes.
Was pizza invented at that time?
Yes, obviously, Ryan.
I mean, I don't know.
How do those people stay alive if there wasn't pizza? Oh god, make me hungry for pizza right now.
I like pizza a lot. Pizza is very good food.
It's probably one of my favorite foods.
It's very good comfort food.
Dare I say? Yeah.
You could just eat it. Just eat it.
But whenever I get pizza, like I'll eat till I feel sick because I like the way it tastes.
I got Chinese food today, and
Oh, did you really?
it was
Where'd you get Chinese food?
at the mall,
At the mall.
and it was the sweet and sour
Was it-
sauce
was it
tastes
the-
like ketchup.
So yeah, it was the
No!
you got mall Chinese food.
I got mall Chinese food. I did.
Bad move, sir.
It was actually pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, and they give you like 10 pounds of it.
Yes.
It's like $8.
And I ate it
you get
all.
like a giant styrofoam container of like 4 things you get to pick from, and then
I ate it all.
I've been there, dude. And then you're hungry 2 hours later, like
Oh,
starving.
like right now.
Yeah, I'm starving too. We might have to go take a ride.
These guys, we were beating them. Okay. Now they're like even. I'm not appreciating
This is a tough match.
This is pretty good. Like it's
So
an
you-
evenly.
But you guys are putting up a fight.
No, we were beating the shit out of them before. Ooh, he's dead. Get out of here, you
What
guy.
team are you on? You're not. Are you blue?
I'm red.
You're red.
No, at first we were beating them.
Oh, okay. Why did I think you were blue? You obviously have fucking red on.
I don't know, Sean. This ninja, he got me last time. I killed this guy a couple times.
Ooh.
He's got a lot of shield.
Yeah, when I shield dog.
Where's my team at? I need them. Oh, that's what I need to do. Yeah, you want to fucking come around? Come on.
I'm pretty excited for
Middle
Diablo
of May?
3
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and Max Payne 3. Same day.
I'm kind of excited for Diablo 3 too.
Yeah, you seem like you've been over the past few days. You've been getting kind of stoked about it.
I don't know why, cause like
You watching those pre-rendered trailers?
a lot of my friends are gonna play it. That's why
Diablo 3?
that's why I want to play it.
Your friends are into Diablo?
Yeah.
Or are they just jumping on it at Diablo 3?
No, I mean they've known about like the Diablo
I mean, I'm sure
series.
they're aware of it, but they
Like,
probably haven't played
I've had
them.
friends who've been looking for this like a year ago, like and they saw like the first what's it called, beta, or like the teaser.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, the beta.
First gameplay.
When the beta footage came out.
And they like I was like, this looks pretty awesome. And I'm kind of excited because I want to play with it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, actually that game is a lot of fun online.
Yeah.
And just because of the nature of it, where you can just get into like kind of any match and just do whatever you want and blah blah blah. I used to have so much fun playing that. I used to actually play that over fucking dial-up internet, the first Diablo.
Fool.
Dial-up internet connection, and actually, my friend and I used to direct connect to each other over the phone line. We'd call each other's
And
computers.
talk.
Yeah.
But that's how you got to do it, Sean.
Oh man, that was such a long time ago. That was like 13. Oh god, even more than that. It was like 14 years. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I'm getting fucking old. That's what that
Fuck
says to
off
me.
bitch.
Like
Thank you.
I was old enough to play and fully like cognitively enjoy the first Diablo when it came out. That's how old
I remember you watching it. And it looked fucking scary. That's what I got. It just looked terrifying. That game.
when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Watching me
I'm
play
scared of
Diablo?
it. Yeah. Believe it or not, Sean.
Well, because you're running around those dark caves and stuff. And little...
And the whole concept, you gotta go kill Satan, it was just like weird to me. It's like, that was just weird.
Just like super weird.
This is my character. I like being this guy. Oh, did we lose? I assume all the red guys are around it. I think we beat them.
Oh shit!
Is that a
provocative
chick?
dancing? Come on, this pile of money.
Yeah, we
I'm
won.
gonna do you in the
Yay.
butt. All right, well, I think that's gonna about do it for this one.
Yes.
I'm Shaun.
I'm Ryan.
And we're the Natural Gamers, and thanks for watching, everybody, if you made it this far. And we'll talk to you later.
18 assists.
18 assists. Oh my god, the assist master.